Okay, it is once again Texting Tuesday, and I've got a great script that we're going to use, and one that you can all model. You can swipe and deploy for yourself. I actually swiped it for deployment as well, and I'll give credit to who we're swiping it from today as we go through it. If you could let me know, can you hear me and can you see me okay? As always, I'm always a little paranoid here. Hit the like button. Give me a little heart, maybe. Let me know if you're excited for Texting Tuesday. And also curious, who of you listening sent out last week's text, either as a text message or as an email or some combination thereof, and what results you got? I got a ton of conversations and interactions, which was fun and always exciting, and creating like a positive feedback loop. And that's what we want, right? We want to generate results, so we want to do more of that to generate more results, and so forth and so on. Looks like a light crowd so far. Can you do me a favor? Let me know. Let me know. Can you hear me? Can you see me in the comments? It does look like it's working. So let me do a couple of things here. Clear out a couple of things. Bring up KV Core. I'll share my screen in a minute. Okay. Maybe it's a heavy vacation week for folks. We have a really light crowd, but this is going to be a good one. You're not going to want to miss this one. So I'm sure it'll get significant consumption on replay. All right, let's go ahead. Share screen. So I am in KV Core. Now, for those of you who are new to these live trainings or new to Texting Tuesday, KV Core is the CRM that I use primarily. I'm actually using another one as well, but I'm kind of keeping that on the down low for now because I'm just kind of testing and playing around. But it doesn't have to be through KV Core, right? What the principles and the scripts that we're sharing, you can send however you want. You can send it one-to-one. You can send it through, Lion Desk or Real Geeks or Follow Up Boss or, whatever you're using, right? And if you can't, you should probably figure out something that can, right? You should be able to, at a minimum, send a mass or broadcast email and a mass or broadcast text in whatever platform it is that you're choosing to use. So that's what we're using here. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pop this. I'm going to open up a Google Doc and put the script in here and just talk about it briefly. It's a pretty simple and straightforward one. It's short and sweet. It will work as a text message or as an email script. You get to choose. And credit where credit is due here. I'm going to paste this in and then this a little bit bigger. Credit Tom Ferry. Okay, I got this script from Tom Ferry from his podcast this morning. I tweaked it slightly because he had, I don't know, the way he had it written sound a little hoity-toity. It had had the word transpired in there, and I don't know. For some folks, they wouldn't even know what that meant, right? So I just kind of made it more plain language, and I tweaked some other wording. He said, instead of just curious, he said, I have to ask. And that's just not the way I talk. So and this is a very important point. With these scripts that we share every Tuesday, I think it's critically important that you tweak it to your language. You tweak it to be authentic to how you communicate and the words that you use. As long as it doesn't end up being too long or too complicated, right? But you know, those are just a couple of examples where he had, instead of happened here, he had transpired. Well, I turned it to happened and is still happening. He had, I have to ask, are you living in your dream or ideal home right now? I changed it to just curious. That seems softer to me. It's just more, fits more my personality and what makes sense to me. So as a text message, this could just be sent straight out. As an email, I would go subject line, just curious, or curious. Okay. I would just go something simple like that. We've used that a lot. What else could we do? I'm trying to think of what some other ideas, maybe they'll come to me, subject line ideas, but that's always, that's a tried and true one, just curious, or the curious. And if you haven't sent an email in a while, and you have first names from the folks in there, you could just put their first name, or just curious, Josh, something along those lines. That would work as well. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's go over here, and we're going to do Smart CRM. And we'll clear the filters. So now I'm just picking what segment or segments I'm going to send this message to. Okay. So I'm going to choose prospect, new lead, maybe even active lead. And I'm going to do buyer. You know what? I'm going to do buyer or seller. Whoops. I don't want to do that. Has phone is subscribed. I'm sorry, has email is subscribed. I'm going to do that first. Today I'm going to set, because it's in the middle of the day and because I have some things that I need to tend to, I'm actually going to send this as an email. I know it's Texting Tuesday, but for today I'm going to send it as an email. And I may send the same message as a text message later, but I want to be able to come back and get these when I choose, kind of, and not have to feel like, you know, if I'm not immediately texting back with people, I'm missing opportunity, because that is critical. So when you send one of these scripts as a text message, it is critical that you have time blocked out to communicate with people, because depending on how many you have, you may have a handful. You may have, I mean, from some of the messages that I've sent over the last few weeks, I've had 20, sometimes between 20 and 30 people responding. And then you've got all these conversations going on all at once, right? So you want to be able to have kind of the deck cleared for yourself, to take advantage of that. So I'm just going to send this as an email, and actually I'm going to do it in a way that is a little easier to manage. No, I don't want to. Oh, save filters. Yeah. I'm going to say has email subscribed, and today's date 7/7. Save that. And then I'm going to go over to marketing autopilot. So I'm actually going to schedule this email to go out, so I don't have to go through and select 100 and 100 and 100 over and over and over. So I'm going to send, I'm going to click schedule an email, and schedule email. And all of the different platforms that I mentioned, they should have this functionality as well, where you can schedule out an email to go at 4 o'clock today, or 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, or whatever. So I'm going to find that. I'm going to have it sent at, we'll do 4 o'clock. I'm going to say just curious. Yeah. And, you know what? I'm going to put their first name. here. I'm not going to put their name in the actual email. There we go. With everything that's happened and is still happening with COVID, just curious, are you living in your dream or ideal home right now? Schedule it. That'll go out at 4 o'clock. And then what I will do, okay, what I will do is, depending on what or how folks respond, I will send them a video message back. And this is something that we talked about last week or the week prior, as a way of responding to people that respond to you. I think it was last week, actually, when I was, the script was around a special program that we have available with one of the lenders that I'm working with, where they can get an $8,000 grant. And so I created a video response and a sort of a canned template in Gmail to respond to them. Well, in this case, now why did it say, it only says 5? Hold on here. Hold on. We're learning on the fly. I have to edit this. Why was it only 5? Doesn't make any sense. What did I do wrong? I definitely did something wrong. I must have, when I clicked something, it must have done. Where is it? Lead detail. It's not showing any. I'm confused. Why is it only showing 5? All right, we're going to clear them. Start over. Filter. Buyer, seller, has email, subscribed. Apply filters. Well, I'll have to figure that out, but I certainly won't keep all of you hanging here to figure that out with me. We've got, again, a small crowd, but of anybody here, do you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or concerns that I might be able to address for you? This makes no sense to me. I wonder if they have to be buyer and seller. That's silly. There you have it. It was making it, they had to fit both of those lead types. Doy. That was, there we go. All right, now I'll save it. You get to see me figure it out on the fly. That's email, subscribe, sub. Now I'll go back over to my marketing autopilot. Edit. Schedule. And we're ready to rock. Not now, no questions. Thank you, Monica. All right. Well, if that's the case, then we'll let everybody go. I'll do a follow-up at some point this week on the response to this. At some point this week, I will also send it as a text message to a segment or segments of my list. And as always, if you have any questions, if you need any help with anything whatsoever, I am here to help and support in any way possible. So please don't hesitate to reach out. You can send me a private message, an email, call, text me, whatever the case may be. We do have a number of new folks that are coming onto our using our agency level sort of done for you services when it comes to selective sequencing, and even with our new construction campaign. If that's something that you're interested in, let me know. And our team is growing, and we're looking to grow and expand and partner with more of you. If that's something you might be interested in, let me know as well. Happy to schedule a quick call with you. So thanks for checking this out. Take action, implement, do the work. This is how you can get exponential results. This is how you can grow your business. I haven't done this in a while, but my year-to-date closings are 16, and I've got 9 in escrow, and the momentum is still building. And that's after I literally closed 0 or 1 last year. So the things are churning, things are turning and growing, and I want the same for all of you. So anyway, enough for now. I would love to hear from you. If you're not registered for the 2020 Agent Success Summit, it's free. There's a link in your email. I emailed it out to you this morning. My presentation is Thursday. Go ahead and get registered for that. I think it's just agentsuccesssummit.com/JS, agentsuccesssummit.com/JS, I believe, but the link is in your inbox, and I would love to see you on there. All right, take care, talk soon, and take action.